Good morning, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 610 Northeast 18th Street here in McMinnville. We're located on the rooftop. We have a 3-inch cast iron vent as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. The camera is sitting right at the base of the vent. I'm going to zero out here, and I'll refer to this spot right here as the point of access. Here we go. It looks like almost immediately upon access here, it transitions here just 2 feet out over to, looks like 4-inch concrete pipe. And right here is where we have I have the bathtub running full bore right now. That's what we see draining there. I'm going to take another look at this when the line's all drained out. It almost looks like I can see some small strands coming through where that piece of pipe comes into the concrete. And this here looks like we have a pipe that's going both directions here. I'm going to turn the microphone off here and go locate and see where the camera head's at. This almost looks like a terminus here. Generally, if you've got a turn, you're going to have one side closed off here. This is basically a T or a Y connection. So I did locate the camera head in the backyard area. I shut the water off inside, and we don't have any water continuing to run here. I'm not exactly sure where that Y is coming from. But it's one of those that would be a good idea to get figured out by contacting the city to see if they have record. And it looks like we've got a very large bunch of debris here, and a very big root intrusion that's come through the line. And here at 39 feet, it looks like we have reached some sort of terminus here. This is a T-connection. We have water running through this pipe here. This is not any water coming from this home. We have it all turned off currently. So I'm going to go locate here as well, find out where this is at exactly. But based on the length or distance here, it's possible this line may be on an easement, but I'm going to go locate here and see where we're at. Alright, so I was able to pick up the camera signal. Unfortunately, I was not able to get on top of it. The line, if you're looking at the house from the street, looking at the face of the home, the line goes out the rear of the home and then hangs a right, and then it heads right over through the fence line to the right side of the property. And it looks like it might be just at the far edge of the fence line, kind of where there's a storage shack back there that's sitting right over the top of where the sewer line is at, roughly. It looks like it may have gone on the other side of the fence. I just can't get back there. I don't have access to that spot. Looks like it does, might go beyond the property line. There's just a big shed there in the way that's making it tough to navigate around with the locator. We're going to pull back here to the root intrusion. We'll get this located here. I'll mention the depth and location here in just a moment. It'll be marked with a white X in the backyard area. Okay, just located the camera head here at the root intrusion, marked out with a white X in the backyard. It's at 4 feet 6 inches deep, and it's at the rear right corner of the property before the shed, under just grass. So I'm going to go ahead and keep rolling back. Okay, we're going to run water from the kitchen sink to see if it comes through this other portion of the Y connection here in the backyard, to see if maybe the far left side of the home has an independent line that converges with this one. Alright, so the water we see here on camera is just coming from the direction that the camera is as well. It's not coming to that other Y connection or the opening there on the left side of the screen. So I do recommend contacting the city to see if they have record of what this Y connection is. I ran the farthest to the left fixture in the house. The hopes this would be where it connected onto the line, but it's coming right back through where I've scoped already. So my concern is it could be a party line with the neighbor, and I need to get that figured out with the city as to what this Y connection here is for. It looks like right here about 7 feet. It's right where the Y connection is at. It looks like some small little tiny roots are starting to penetrate through the concrete there. They're kind of tough to see. You can see the little strands. And that's already marked. The Y connection is marked with a white Y, and that's at 1 foot 4 inches deep, very shallow there. I do recommend repairing the roots there as well. And right here where this pipe is stubbed into the concrete pipe, it looks like there are some small root strands that have penetrated through that. I recommend repairing this spot as well. And I'll put a white X here. So the root intrusion at 25 feet is marked with a white X at 4 feet 6 inches deep. We have another minor small root intrusion that's coming through at 7 feet, right at just beyond the Y connection here. That's at 4 inches deep. That's marked with a white Y out in the backyard. And then this will be marked with an X. Alright, so I've marked the small root intrusions here at it's about 4 feet out, and then another small root intrusion just around the bend at the Y connection. I recommend correcting all 3 root intrusions. They're all marked. The first 2 here are pretty much in one dig site. It's only about 1 foot, 6 inches deep, something like that, right in this area. It's pretty shallow. And then the other large root intrusion out at 25 feet, it's 4 feet, 6 inches deep. I recommend correcting all those, but I also recommend contacting the city to find out if they know what this Y connection here in the backyard is for, where it's coming from. But yeah, anyway, apart from that, I recommend doing a rescope after any repair work is performed to ensure that it's really. And I also recommend checking on the, it looks like an easement connection at 39 feet, which is just beyond the right side of the property. Make sure, get those all figured out, make sure they're all up to code and okay to exist the way they are.